Hi there YouTube, Ms. Livery here. We're on the ground in Christchurch in the ATR and we'll be flying it over to Queenstown today. Looking at our flight plan that I've just filed. Gupit Elruv, and it's reckoning 20,000 feet. I'm not sure we'll get that high. I think we'll go 18. And going to pull down the flight plan, make sure that's been sent to the server. It has been. Goodo. So there's a little bit of ATC out in New Zealand today. Christchurch Tower's on, and the centre. Hopefully we'll get something happening down in Queenstown area as well. Worst case, we can always just take the centre in there. I see a Qantas aircraft just getting airborne. This will be the second time flying the ATR ever. So I'm still a bit new on this aircraft. We'll see how we go. Hi there, Perth. How you doing? Okay, up here we can turn on various systems. Battery goes in. Going to connect the ground power as well. Get some lights on. Major Aviator, good to see you. Anything else up here that we need? I think I'll chuck in the auxiliary. Pop on the fuel pumps. Signs are in. To enunciate the test. Cool. Chuck in some external lights. Navs are on, beacons are off, strobes are off. Flew before the sunrise in the morning. That's dedication for you there. Why do I have 2 of the PFTs today? What's up with that? There we go. No, that's not what I want at all. That's what I want. Nice. G'day. Gonna move down to the FMS. 20th of August. So I need to update that again. Fun times. Yep, he made a Queenstown server. It looks like it'll be good. That said, I've barely tested it. I just made sure it was installed, and then the first time I properly see it will be during this stream, assuming we get there and don't crash. To the perf in it. So the cabin altitude, yeah, max cruise will be fine. Alternate is back to here, to NZ. Where is it? NZ. CH. And that'll be at 1 7. Checking our weights. They are planned to be a zero fuel weight of 19.2. Call it 3 just to round it up. Fuel on board. Apparently this plane can kind of fly RNAV approaches with a bit of a simplified version of a VNAV approach, similar to the real aircraft. It's manual throttle, so remember it'll control the descent, but it won't control your speed. And block fuel to, I'll call it 3,000. That looks to be good. Trim will be 1.1 up. Need to write that one down. And 26.9 up. Flight plan. VNAV. Route. Alright, so we're going from NZCH. Going to NZQN. Where's the letter Q? There it is. Cool. Flight plan details. That there, GUPUT. And to that, the airway is Yankee 266. All the way to ELRUV. And to that. Goodo. Cool. Drop that disco. Sorted. V speeds have already been set. Runway landing. Is Majestic or FJS? It's definitely Majestic if you have the choice between those two. I don't know what the other one is. Isn't that the freeware one? Ah, it's X-Plane. Alright. There's probably not much of a difference, apart from one works in X-Plane and the other one does not work in X-Plane. So that's where your major difference will be. Of course, Majestic only works in P3D and FSX. Performance initialization, alternate, and the cruise. I thought I already set that. Anyway. It's going to be 18,000. Weights are sorted, everything is good apart from our takeoff, which we'll need to chat to ATC for. Let's go ahead and close some of the hatches and doors. And leave it on. What we're going to need to do now is turn on one engine, because that is essentially the APU. So the prop brake is on and latched. Beacon goes in. Hit the starter to starter A for now. Prop brake is confirmed on. We're starting engine number 2. Starter starting. Agreed. That said, Majestic has a wonderful the torque from the engines, and you can really feel that in the rudder. As you add power, the rudder starts to slip, or the aircraft starts to slip, and you need to correct it with rudder. So yeah, I like the Majestic. I've never flown X-plane at all in my life. People go on and on about it being better for physics. So, if you like physics, I suppose. Okay, APU's about to run. It's in auto for now. Let's get some of these systems on. Cross valve is open. Wing lights on. Alright, cool, we can do that. And now that that's on, I can discount my ground power, which is the whole point of doing that. Ground power is off. Have a chat to ATC. On 184. Is that plugged in? Yes, it is. Christchurch Tower, New Zealand 647 Mike is requesting clearance to Queenstown.
New Zealand 647 Mike, hello to you. You are cleared. Where's your strip? What's going on there? Oh, press that button, Grayson. There you go. Cleared to Queenstown. The flight plan route, flight level 180. The Mach-Vo 1 Papa departure, Kuput transition. And the squawky squawk for you, 5551.
Clear to Queenstown, flight level 180, the Mach-Vo 1 Papa departure, and squawk code 5551, New Zealand 647 Mike.
Nice to see you, Trent, in the airspace tonight. Read back 100% correct advise when you are ready to start.
647 Mike, okay. Okay, we've got TO set. Let's go down here. We need 5551 in the box, which I believe is through. How do we do that? Thought it was through there. Oh no, it's through the actual FMS, isn't it? Hi there, David. ATRs in real life don't have an auto throttle system, which is why this one doesn't have one either. In general, you can say that if it's got propellers, it doesn't have an auto throttle. It's generally how things work. I need, what was it, data? Menu. RMS, that's the one. 5551. And I'll be wanting to go to mode C. Sorted. Awesome. Nav display, that seems to be in the position that I want it in. Zoom that out a touch. Cool. And runway 2 0.
Hey, got us 13 Boa. Hello, do you stand by for your clearance?
Which runway is it?
Sure, hello, 139 established, visual runway 02.
02. Alright, cool.
Got us 139, g'day Nick. Surface wind 07, 0 degrees, 6 knots. Runway 02 cleared to land.
Runway 02 cleared to land, 139.
Did they give us an initial, or was that in the flight thingy? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Trans altitude 13. Initial climb at 2 above 5 and above 5,000. Cool, 5,000 is already set there. Good day. Gonna go radar to standby. Need to set 5,000. 2, 3, 4, 5.
What if 134, your clearance available when you are
5,000
ready?
is set. Need to hit as an alt.
What if 134 cleared to
And no.
via the flight plan route? And
Chuck this button here.
360. The BABM 6 Papa departure.
Alright, let's start up. Middle engine. Starting number 1. Hi there, Aviator. Good to be over here as well.
Runway 02, BABM 6 Papa departure, Capco transition.
And we'll start number 1.
Squawk 0255 with 134, we got that.
Qantas 134, yes, you have readback correct advice, ready to push and
With 134, we're good.
How do we do the checklist again? Glut?
James, I was actually looking at the transfers and wind.
Is it meant to be that you're just pressing it on the touch screen? Because that's not working for me at the moment.
It was good on the way in this morning.
yeah, I was looking and look at some of those winds over there. You go, yeah, okay.
Click spot to the left.
It's all part of the fun.
Yeah, the old 738, you'll be right, lad.
Ah, so it is. Sorry, I was doing nothing. Alright, let's get into there so I can see. That said, I need to push that forward, pull that back. Take the prop brake out.
Tower, good evening, New
Running
Zealand.
feather.
201, request
Yeah.
Airways, Brisbane.
201.
That's not spinning, is it? No.
139. Nice.
Had that issue last time. We were unable to do that.
And confirm your gate.
Facing, can you gate Qantas 139?
UNLK. There we go. Cool.
Confirm which gate you're at.
Yay.
139, I don't really care. I don't have a choice.
Okay, roll ahead on Alpha 4, continue on to Alpha 15, and then directly beside the company.
Upright cursor,
is
mid
the
down
gate
cursor, low
entry
key entry.
0, the right turn there. So it's the,
Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff I can't read in here.
Alright, Qantas 139 will go over.
Oh, we've gone like.
So much. Easy peasy, and you got the company sitting beside you. Break, New Zealand 201.
How do we enter that?
Righty Mako, you are cleared.
I can go up and down, but I can't go back.
Brisbane via the Lifecam route. It's flight level 320. Barvem 6 Papa departure cab car transition. Book for you. Standby company.
Final cockpit preparation. Electronic seal database. Yabba yada.
Roger, clear to Brisbane.
Park and brake is engaged. Altimeters are not set.
Let's
get them set now.
6 cab car transition.
There's no ATIS at Christchurch at the moment.
28 New Zealand 201.
ETAR NZCH.
Gotcha. And
It is 1015.
02 Boa.
Set. Navigation is checked. FMS is set. Fuel quantity is set. Engine fuel, memo panel, and power management
All I
is
do,
here.
Alex, was press the button, but I didn't. It went nuts, so I got there eventually.
Okay, CLDS is on. Data is sorted. Trims not yet set. We'll get them sorted now.
6 years.
It's up. 1.1. Sorted. Love that little noise. Wee, wee, wee. Tail prop is on board. Doors are closed. Seatbelt signs are on. Beacon is on. For taxi. Cockpit com hatch closed, right? Compartment hatch is closed. CL1 and 2. Anti-icing is not required for takeoff. To use on and checked. Anti-skid. Flaps and nose wheel steering. We'll get the flaps out. And no active procedure. Squeeze of the overhead. Windshield heating is sorted. That's back in a non. Beacon is on. Strobe not on yet. Taxi light is in. I'm happy to move. Takeoff. Seems to be going well. Alright, cool. Yeah, agreed. It's like an Airbus as far as the tech is concerned. TRU needs to be on. Lift cage and press the button. Which one's the TRU button? Is it this thing? Overhead. Got BTC, battery, TRU, oh there is. That's odd. Didn't expect to have a light on for takeoff. Anyway. Thanks for that hint. Yeah, second time I've ever tried to operate this aircraft in the sim, so.
Christchurch traffic seems like ATIS has booked itself. Here's the current conditions issued at 073 Zulu. Surface wind is 070 degrees, 6 knots. No clouds, temperature 07, dew point 06, QNH 1015, Christchurch, latest 8.
Okay, the flaps are ready, and I'm ready. Start moving. Tower New Zealand 647 Mike is ready for taxi.
647 Mike. No, it wouldn't work. Okay, taxi up Foxtrot. Left Alpha down to Alpha 6 unless you want an intersection departure. 2050 meters available from the intersection.
Yeah, we could take the intersection. Foxtrot, then hold trot Alpha.
Actually, I'll tell you what, why don't you depart off Alpha 5? There's 1870 meters from Alpha 5. So Foxtrot straight up to Alpha 5, hold short 06.
Foxtrot, Alpha 5, and hold short 02 at Alpha 5. New Zealand AR 647 Mike.
Not like 1870 meters, isn't enough, lad? Saves you burning all that gas taxi.
Good stuff.
Christchurch Tower, good evening. Qatari 9 Alpha, Bay 27. Request clearance to Auckland.
Qatari 9 Alpha, hello Alexander. You are cleared to Auckland with my glasses on. Where's your strip? There it is. Flight level 390. The Gutboo 1 Papa departure. Glen transition. Squawk for you, sir. 5552.
Clear to Auckland, flight level 3.
Taxi takeoff lights, brakes.
Departure, Glen.
FMA set, takeoff trim, takeoff that button
Sorry,
down there
Alpha,
is
read back correct
pressed.
advice, ready to do the pushy starting thing.
Sorted.
Roger, will advise when ready to push. Qatari 9 Alpha.
It's my second time flying the ATR, so
Christchurch Tower is still...
I'm still not used to where all the buttons are or the exact procedures.
Christchurch 129.
Needs a bit of practice. Hence why we're flying it today.
070 degrees at 6 knots upon reaching runway 02, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, full takeoff. Full power takeoff.
Mike, did you copy last?
Okay, power management is in TO. Do we need boost? Why not?
Qantas 134, request push.
Qantas 134, we're out to you, all the way down there. Okay, good. Push back and start on to Alpha 15. The time coming up 5 forward.
Push to start to Alpha 15, Qantas 134.
New Zealand 6 forward 7, airborne Christchurch 127 decimal forward. Surface wind is 070 degrees, 6 knots, runway 02, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 02 at Alpha 5, clear for takeoff. New Zealand 647 Mike.
Have a good flight, Trent.
Will do. That's in, that's ready, we are good to go, that's in auto. Lights are on. Checklists are complete. Full power.
Christchurch traffic, Christchurch Tower just off watch for about 41.
Rotate. Positive 8, gear up. And nav. Is that nav? That is not nav. That is nav. All dampeners in. Autopilot in command. Flaps up. Yes, it does, Reese boy. Once I get the money and the time, 8's way will certainly be in the game. Gonna move to climb power.
What is 134 ready taxi runway 02?
What is 134, Alpha 15, left Alpha, clear across 29, down to Alpha 6. To exit, continue Alpha to Alpha 7, full length, hold short runway 02.
Okay, taxi by Alpha 15 Alpha, cross runway 11, and to the Alpha 7 holding point runway 02, on 134.
I'm actually happy with about 400 metres left at Alpha 6, your choice.
No, we're
Gonna go
very
to
heavy.
IAS mode.
Oh, don't be a girl, you're at 738.
Left throttle. Ah, thanks for that.
There's the one for the blue moon, 25 departure.
Don't know how that happened.
This isn't Queenstown.
We've got a mate who flew the 738.
Got 1293.
Do a flat 25 was on the book, but as soon as you went forward, you got all the bloody contact warnings. But he said you could do it, it was quite fun.
Cross search control, New Zealand 647 Mike is climbing out of 4,300.
647 Mike, Christchurch 18 identified, track straight to Goop Hut.
Direct to Goop Hut, 647 Mike. $18,000 set. Hi there, Aussie Aviator 0. Okay, landing gear is up, flaps are 0, power management is set for climb, engine bleeds are on, taxi takeoff lights will be off in a second, and altimeters.
New Zealand 643, contact Queenstown approach 125 decimal 75.
12575 to New Zealand 643, good night.
New Zealand 647, confirm tracking direct to Coupart.
647, copy. Yeah, we're doing that just slowly. How do I get into the DCT button? Oh, I'll just do it over here. Okay, do part it is. Out to the sun we get. Lights coming off. Signs are off. Indeed, let's go and ski in Queenstown.
Sounds 865, descend 6000.
Descend 6000, sounds 865.
Your damper's working pretty well. Yeah, press on the heading button. It's worked sometimes. I don't know why, but the click spot seems to be small, working some of the time. Has about a 50% press rating. I think it depends where I aim it. If I'm here, it doesn't work, but if I'm right in the middle of it, it might. Going to clear out that before takeoff checklist all the way through.
First control, Papa Charlie 172 is with you.
Cool.
Papa Charlie 172, Christchurch, good evening. Queen ready, descend to 1000 feet. The category QNH on the 15.
Let's have a look outside.
1000 on 1015, Papa Charlie 172.
Ah, the good old rural outer Christchurch.
Christchurch Control, good evening. Cross 134, airborne 2,200 climbing. Plus 250.
Cross 134 Christchurch, good evening, identified. Traffic to Vanda, climb level 360.
Correct, Captain, climb level 360, cross 134.
I find a Queenstown in New Zealand, well known for its ski fields.
7865, descent
Great
4,000.
tourist destination.
Descent 4,000, sounds the 865.
So we had a bit of a hang. Is the freaky part of the aircraft where you walk through the cargo area.
Bertram, call Christchurch, second, call flight. That's us here, heading down to Queenstown, bottom end of New Zealand. There's Australia over there. One of the natural habitats for this aircraft. Wonder what we've got for ATIS 1272. Neither have I, real life. And yeah, second time only in the sim, so it's not an aircraft I'm particularly familiar with. I think Vatpac guy Daryl Lyons used to fly these in real life as a pilot, so fun times. Virgin sold all theirs in 2021 when they almost went broke, and their 777s and their A330s. They're back to being a single aircraft type, well, two aircraft type, 737 7s and 8s. For a while there, they only had one 700, but they're actually getting a couple back. That was 865, descent 2000.
Descent 2000.
Yeah, Virgin Australia started life as Virgin Blue, and back in those days they just flew 737s, and they're back to that kind of operation again. Ah, good to hear ya. Hi there, Toilet. Has flown in the ATR.
Runway 05. Runway condition dry.
Good work.
Surface
Smart part.
030 degrees. 6 knots.
LV65, good RLC,
Visibility
approach
39
runway 02,
kilometers.
what established.
Cloud
You're right.
cover
You
at
gotta
25.
gotta watch out for those birds overtaking from behind.
2.1. UNH 1014. On first contact with Queenstown ATC, notify receipt of information Bravo.
Pressure down to 5,
Time
zero
check.
QNH.
0811 and a half.
LV65 to QNH 1015.
1015, sounds like
Eagle on our back. 6 o'clock. Closing.
Cross ditch control, Alpha Whiskey Bravo, passing 1600 feet. South Whiskey Bravo, HHPD,
Queenstown information Bravo. Issued at 0750 Zulu. Expect our Yankee approach. Runway 05. Runway condition dry. Surface wind.
Ah, damn
0
it.
degrees. 6 knots. Visibility 39 kilometers.
Bravo, turn left into
Cloud overcast 25,000
Lift
feet.
heading 250, Alpha Whiskey Bravo.
2.1. QNH 1014. On first contact with Queenstown ATC, notify receipt of information Bravo.
Sim
Time
crash.
check.
Pretty sure that's
0812
yeah, it's
and a
not.
half.
Graphics devices encountered a problem. Hung. Driver fault. Application bug. Overheating or overclocking. Okay. Want yet another upgrade to the driver again. Alright, okay. That's different to the one that I upgraded yesterday, clearly. Five three one 790 535790. Might see if I can try it again. That said, I might need to upgrade the driver again. I literally did it yesterday. That's a beta upload not long ago. Australian compressor. Yeah, we had a CCD. At some random point, the sim decided that we are on an old graphics driver. The graphics driver that I updated yesterday needs another update now. Not an hour ago, right now. Yep, good old NVIDIA driver. This sim takes too long to boot up. Yeah. My job hasn't released rosters for next weekend yet. So I don't even know if I'm working on Saturday or not. And if you're wondering if there's any rules against that, yes there is. So that's fun. They need to release their rosters 7 days in advance at the minimum. And currently we've got 5 days in advance. So I can't even tell you now if I'll be at FNO or not. What I can tell you is that I probably won't be able to get to Milk Run tomorrow. I finish work at 6:30 PM and I need to be in a rehearsal at 8. That gives me 1.5 hours to go from work to the band hall, which isn't enough to do that and have dinner at the same time. It's that one there. Well, I'm going to try Christchurch. Started us off at cold and dark. Nice to see. Okay, weights and balance. are in kilograms, so I need to convert into not kilograms. Go that way. It's fuel first, 2951 kg in LB, 65. Three. And then 218 48. Damn, close enough. Cool. Let's get logged in. Really? What? Cool, let's face the right way.
Clear to Queenstown, Mach 41, Papa departure, Gooput transition, flight level 340, squawk 5542, US Air 423.
I'm just thinking that's a cool sign that's not been around for so many years. US Air 423, readback 100% correct. Advise when you're ready to do the whole pushy starty thing.
Let's try to get this all sorted up nice and quick.
Will do, and yeah, I remember flying on this way back in the day, so I'm dating myself probably.
Geez, no you aren't, lad. It's great fun while we all love doing it.
Roger that.
One 9.2, call it 3. Fuel on board is 2590. Should be 0.9 up.
Whereabouts are you both? Pressure tower.
Sorry, I'm just typing. I'm in Tauranga. My house is 2.1 nautical miles off the threshold of the 07, so I see everything that comes in and goes out.
Must be noisy.
No, it's fine. In fact, I'll tell you what, next time you're in a bar with a Q300 driver, have a discussion with him about landing. So, they take off with props at 1200, and after flaps up, they go back to props 1050 in the climb. Then in the cruise, come back to props 900. Open a discussion with them about why they shouldn't be landing with props 900. The whole point is the airplane's called Q for quiet, but they, for some reason, Air New Zealand goes through to full props, so they're noisy, whereas I've heard them go with 900, you can't hear them.
Far out. I live in Tauranga too. I've done my PPL at the Aero Club, and then I did my CPL at Waikato now, yeah, doing the multi there. But I'll probably do a CCAT back in Tauranga.
Yeah, I go all the way back to base flights, which sadly went bang to 10 to 11 after many years. So yeah, great fun. And Phil Hooker, who you probably heard of, absolute superstar.
I got a mate who went to base flight Cameron Riddington. I don't know if you know.
Certainly no, young Cam.
Oh, Cam, eh?
I've lost track. Where the hell is he in the world now?
He's working at the port. So him and I work at the port. Well, he's full-time, but I'm a casual there.
Oh, cool, yeah, yeah.
Hydraulics are in. Let's run this checklist thing.
Lovely little Charlie 172 Christchurch Tower, do you read?
Papa Del Charlie 172 is with you, establish ILS runway 02.
Sorry, we're taking up the frequency with mild chatter. Papa
Yeah,
Del Charlie
altimeters.
172, peak to the Tiberswind 070 degrees, 8 knots, runway 02, welcome home, cleared to do the landing thing.
FMS set. Fuel quantity checked.
Papa Del Charlie 172.
Pedals
Sorry,
checked.
confirm, continue
Power
approach
management
number
is in
1.
TO.
That in fact was a complete clearance to land.
For propeller.
Complete clearance to land.
CLDS,
Thanks very much.
CDL,
Papa Del Charlie
sorry.
172.
And Tower US Air 423 is ready for the pushy starty thing.
US Air 423.
Trim set. Tail prop is removed. Doors closed.
John, my
Seatbelt
apologies,
signs.
you're
And
cleared to push
beacon.
back and start thing on to Alpha. The time is coming up at tree 2.
clear for the push and start onto Alpha USA 423.
B4, taxi, cockpit com hatches closed, TRU on and check. Anti-skid, flaps, and nose wheel steering. We'll take the flaps. We'll start rotating engine number 1. And New Zealand 647 Mike, back with you. PC crashed.
647 Mike, did you blow something up, bud?
Yeah.
Good boy. You left Queenstown, the flight plan route, at flight level 180. The Mach 1 Papa departure, Gooput transition, New Squawk, 554 tree.
Clear to Queenstown, flight of 180, number 1 Papa departure, Gooput transition, squawk code 4453, New Zealand 647 Mike.
We'll call that 554 tree. Aside from that, your readback is correct. I'll tell you what, your clear to start advise ready to do the taxi.
Clear to start, and we'll go New Zealand 547 Mike.
Papa Charlie 172, next right for you, Alpha Foa, confirm your gate.
Papa Charlie 172, taking the long way round to gate 17, please.
Geez, you're ready, okay. Alpha 4, right turn Alpha, and there is a US Airways A320 sitting on Alpha by gate 26, so number 2 behind it.
Papa Charlie 172, roger, got him visual, and I'll just cruise in behind him.
USF Foa 2 tree, ready to taxi.
USF 423 is ready to get out of the way.
USF 423, roll ahead on Alpha, clear to cross runway 29, down to Alpha 6, hold short to runway 02.
And we've got rotation, both engines.
29 on Alpha to Alpha 6, hold short, USF 423.
No active procedures, we're good for taxi.
Papa Charlie 172 advisory that US Airways 320 is rolling ahead on Alpha ahead of you.
Papa Charlie 172, roger, I'm right behind him.
And ready to move. Cool. On 293 in the box.
Tower Tixel 78.
Tixel 78, hello to you, Christchurch Tower.
Evening, mate. We are on the Dakota freight ramp, requesting clearance to Auckland.
Of course, you're around there in the annoying ramp. Stand by to shake sequence. And in fact, Tixel 78, we can give you the clearance whenever you're ready.
Tixel 78 ready to copy.
Good to Auckland by the flight plan route, flight level 3. What is that number? 50. The Gutboo 1 Papa departure Glen transition. Squawk for you 554
Copy, Tixel 78 clear to Auckland, flight plan route, flight level 350, Gutboo 1 Papa departure, Glen transition, and 5547 in the box, Tixel 78.
Tixel 78, read back correct, you're cleared to start the time at 37.
Copy, please tell me ready, T278.
US 423 Airborne, Christchurch 129.4. Surface wind is currently 07, 0 degrees, 8 knots. Runway 07, John, yes sir, are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. US Air 423, thank you.
Good to see you, chap. Enjoy the flight.
Will do. Always enjoy flying out of here.
Yeah, and you're going to the prettiest scenery in the world down there, so...
Is on 647 Mike, ready for taxi.
Gayson shutting down, thanks very much. Is it James or Grayson?
No, it's Grayson here, Pete. Good to see you.
You're sounding very much like James tonight.
No, it's Grayson tonight, Pete.
Okay, thanks very much, Grayson. Bye now.
Good to see you, lots of love. Good night. 647 Mike, you ready to do the taxi thing?
647 Mike, ready to taxi.
Okay, Foxtrot down to Alpha 5 and departure Alpha 5, hold short on 0.
Alpha 5 and hold short Foxtrot, 647 Mike. I do not have the ability to move anything in this thing. We're stuck on this page and we can't move. I think we've got our chocks on still. Chocks, 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 chocks. I think they're chocks on. Yeah. Yeah.
Pixel 78, you happy to make a departure from runway 29. There'll be a slight tailwind of about 2 knots.
We've got a bit of parcels on board this flight, so we'll have to depart out of 02.
Don't be a girl. Roger, 02, Texas.
I mean, we could try, but there'll be some people that won't get their packages, probably.
Yeah, no, look, mate, too much bloody paperwork for me if you roll off the end into the greenery, so no, we'll make it 02. It's only if you were empty-ish. And of course, because you're a cheap freight company, you're not departing with full thrust, so there's that as well.
Yep.
Take off 2 D-rate, and then a temperature D-rate on top, which means you've got about 90-ish% thrust.
No comment.
I filmed a good buddy of mine in a 300 77 dub departing Auckland, it was months ago. And I was going, nose up. No, he was departing on 05 right. I went, nose up, come on. And he literally lifted the nose just past Alpha 2, and I went, jeez.
Got to take up all that space if you can.
Well, I mean, like the Russians who are famous for their using every metre of the dam. They paid for it, you're going to use every metre of it.
Yeah, Tower, sorry for the confusion here, but is automatic handoff in New Zealand? US Air 423.
423, no, there's not, sir. You have to make the handoff yourself. So contact Christchurch on 129er, decimal fella.
129er decimal 4, US Air 423. Thank you.
Sorry, there is the handoff as far as we go, so I let them know that you've taken off. But you need to contact them separately.
Is there any other way to do that or not? I don't think there is.
Good night.
Relevant. Irrelevant?
Just
start the
HR.
HR.
129er decimal 4
relevant.
or 129er decimal 3.
Prop? No, that's not
negative,
that.
you're right. 129er decimal 4.
Chocks.
129er decimal 4.
Occasionally moving backwards. Emergency brake. ATR. Profiles. Wheel chocks. Might not be going anywhere today. That's a pity. I would have liked to have seen the new scenery that I purchased especially to do this flight.
Yeah, no, Texel 78 just running some numbers, and even my numbers here, 1740 meters. I can't make the 738 far heavy at that.
Parking brake is, of course it's on because it can't be not on.
No, it would be impossible. There'd be grass and bushes off the end and paperwork.
It's almost as if it's locked into receiving an entry, but I can't tell what that entry would be.
It's funny because I used to, my favourite auntie sadly died.
That's the enter button that I'm
we used to go and
hammering over and over again.
Every August school holidays.
Exit button.
And they were talking about extending 1129 back in the mid 80s, and they wanted to make it, I think from recall, like 2,000-ish meters. They've never done it though. I mean, it's borderline 777-ish. Got to have a big bit of wind, but yeah, I mean, it's 17, whatever.
I just don't know how to move on from here.
It can be used, but it's just slightly too short.
Gonna hit restart maybe? That slew needs to be slower than that. I'm gonna either be too far left or too far right, but I can't be in the middle. It's close enough. Okay then, let's see if we can get that off. Cool. Pity we had to completely redo that again. Give me power, give me... I won't even... Speedy Gonzalez, third start lucky. Let's try and go as quickly as possible. Getting the tired hand. We don't even have enough fuel on board right now. Cool. That, go. Return. I'm gonna log in again. Weights, whatever. Use the same weights, even though they're not exactly the same now. Those weights are the following weights. The weight of the first weight is 19. 19255 also. The fuel on board is 2955. Getting the white dot coming back up again. And you can't click when the white dot is showing, so it's like click, nothing happened, click, nothing happened, click, 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 click. Two of them happened. Can we just skip that one and go straight to 180? Yes, we can. Awesome. That's nice. Sorted. Return. Nav data's fine. And flight plan. Route. N, Z, 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 C, H, tag, N, Z, Q, N, Enter, execute. Enter again, not allowed, okay, that's cool. And then we get to have Goopert, G, U, P, U, T, enter, execute, enter Goopert, airway, Yankee 266, ELRUV, ELLRUV, enter, execute. Sorted. Cool. Flight plan. Christchurch 0202, Mukuf 1 Papa, Goopert. Execute. That is in fact sorted. Let's get the other engine running. Start. Roll down here. Go. Flaps and nose all steering. Be back there in a second. I need 1184. One, 8, 4, and need 1293, 1. Sorted. Cool. Yeah, good practice. Let's get rid of that. Full taxi sorted. Why do I not have flaps? There we go, flaps coming out. Need trim 1.0 or so. Why is that not moving? Trim set. Lights, beacon, nav, strobe. Take the strobe out. And we're finally ready. Let's go. And New Zealand 647 mic is finally moving now that we've got our wheel chocks gone.
647 Mike, Foxtrot, Alpha 5, and upon reaching 02.
On reaching 02, line up, New Zealand 647 Mike. First officer's thing is in the wrong screen, but I don't have time to fix it. We'll do it airborne. Presetting the lights. We're in TO mode, just need to do the tests. Click. That's doing well. Fine. That in? Yep. It was the first time. He's on 647 Mike, he is ready.
647 Mike, airborne Christchurch, 129 desert forward. Service window currently 070 degrees at 7 knots. Runway 02, cleared for takeoff.
02, clear for takeoff, New Zealand 647 Mike. We were doing the boost for the departure. Boost is in. We'll be in once it gets pressed. Is in. Let's go. Brakes are in. And off we go. Radar, yeah, I'll get to it. It's not raining anyway, we're all fine. It's not like we're going to find a storm cloud at the end of the runway. Good reminder though. And let's go. You're up. Nav is on. Let's go Ies as well. Fuel dampener. Autopilot. Yeah, not so sure about the autopilot. Flaps up. Boost off.
And the Christchurch traffic, Christchurch Tower is...
I'll get boost off when I can.
Contact to Christchurch 129 and follow.
It's actually checking a climb rate. Flaps are up. Pretty sure transponder is on. Yeah, it's showing TCAS above. Cross control, New Zealand 647 Mike is climbing out of 1,800.
Yeah, 647 Mike, Christchurch, thanks. Identify track deck to Goopart.
Track to Goopart, New Zealand 647 Mike. Auto, speed, and climb. How do we do that? Is it like VNav? Ah, speed hold? I was trying to do IAS mode on pitch. No. How do we change the speed while it's in the speed hold? I don't know. You can. Pitch hold, pitch hold. Alright, cool. Never mind. Aircraft. Left of the PFD. Primary flight display. Ah, down there. Aha, got it.
Skyfish control close in 2 minutes.
Well, we've run out of ATC, so that's that. It's doing this again, is it? Alright, cool.
Sky 6205 on ground.
Sky 6205, thanks. Alpha flight matter, time 58, good night.
Went straight through climbing to cruise. Alright, cool.
Good church control, United 146 established on the ILS support for route 02.
Stand 146, thanks, runway 02, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 02, United 146.
USA 142, so you when ready, descend, flight level 180.
When ready, flight level 180.
With this little white dot on the screen, it's like, I would like to move my speed dial from 200 to 80. 90, 91, 80, 72, 70, 69, 68. 65, 90. Back up again. It's exhausting. Getting that back on that notch. Notch it is. Landing gear, flaps, power management, taxi and takeoff lights.
All stations, Skyfish controls now closing, Honeycomb 122 decimal 8.
And we've wasted 2 hours
122 decimal 8
of ATC.
ATC by.
Why isn't it doing the thing that I'm telling it to do? We're in IAS mode, are we not? Why are we not climbing? Ah, because we don't have a climb altitude set, that's why. I've only set that 4 times today. It's 18? Yes. Auto mode. There we go. Select. That actually selected that time. I've only pressed it a few times. Anytime you see that little white thing in the middle of the screen, the inputs from the mouse aren't happening. So it's like, click, nothing's happened. Click, nothing's happened. Click, nothing's happened. Click, nothing's happened. Click, 5 things have happened. Unclick, nothing happened. Unclick, nothing happened. Unclick, 1 thing happened. Let's get that weather radar on, hey? Yeah, the white dot is the most annoying thing ever. Anyway, weather radar sorted. See if this heading bug press works. Click, 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 click. Nope. That white dot is showing when I'm trying to click, which is right now. Click. Push to sync. I'm pushing. Please sync. Surely that got one. It turned yellow, dude. Fine. I'll swing it around the whole fashioned way. No, I'm not using legacy mode. Maybe I should go back to it. Why is she pulling back to the right speed? Come on. Turn some of that speed into altitude. Quick, stat, go. Fine, I'll go back into IAS mode. After Elgrove, we have nothing. It was going to be runway 05, I think it was. Unfortunately, we've lost all of our traffic controllers, so it's Unicom, Meta, NZC, no, QN. The wind is 04084, so it's going to be runway 05 for sure. Performance. To Alpha, is it? El Rove. Where's Ibatu? Not sure about that one. Clear that. And make sure there's only one L thingy. Yes, that is true. Cool. Basically 10,000 and got the lights off. Got seatbelt signs off. Hope that's enough sunlight to do what we need to do. Go. All ATC's gone. Uh, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. It's only a 2-hour event. You get one shot at it and you're done. Oh well, I guess the next event that I get to do will be in the future. At a time, on a day. Not tomorrow. On Thursday I might do a train sim thing. It's 3 things that I'd like to do with train sim. I've got 3 plans. One is a steam train thing. It's basically the Jubilee locomotive operating as if it was a heritage train. It's got a speedometer and everything going on, and the little ding noises from the signals. The second thing is the London Underground. I need to fix all the TVs on the route, so I'll go as a passenger, jumping in and out at each station, tagging all the TVs to make sure they're all working. That's the station monitor things for the drivers. And the final thing is the Javelin high-speed train. I'm actually working on some announcements for the Javelin train based on some recordings. So if I have some kind of an announcement system, that's why that one's taken a little while. It's probably the most fun train to drive so far, apart from the underground stuff. It's very interactive and very fast. Agreed. We need more Australian stuff. Yeah, which Australian routes, just for the hell of it, I'd like to do the Northern Sydney line, the one that goes over the Harbour Bridge, because then you get to see a train on the Harbour Bridge. It's like, yeah, Sydney Opera House over there, Harbour Bridge. That would be fun. Say Central through Wynyard, across the bridge, up to Chatswood, maybe even Hornsby. That's the one I'd do. I'd also be up for one of the Blue Mountains lines, whether it be the zigzag itself or just the standard out of Penrith or Emu Plains up the hill to Katoomba, maybe Lithgow. That's a bit of a long one though. Here's a hilarious idea. Melbourne tram route. Sydney Road, Coburg, down to Flinders Street Station on Elizabeth Street. That route as a train sim. No signals, just traffic lights. Cars, people walking across the track. Bikes, push bikes and motorbikes. That would be hilarious. Yes, I remember the Blue Mountains line on the old Train Sim, Microsoft Train Sim in the 1990s, based on, I think, Microsoft Flight Sim 98 or 95's graphic engine. I did have that Blue Mountains mod. It was great. Also coming down that massive hill with a massive coal train. That was hilarious. And the intersuburban trains too, yeah. Intercity silver things. With the old City Rail logos on them. That was fun. I agree. What do you reckon of a Melbourne tram line as a simulator with all those weird obstacles? ITC's off. You mean we... God damn it. 5, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, 38 to 1. Australia's best looking steam engine, that one. Ah, sound went away again. That's annoying. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, that's the current livery for 3801 with a kind of darker green and this black. The wheels are black and the, what do I call that thing? The thing on the side where the steam comes out of. Cylinder thing or other. It used to be green, and the colour was slightly lighter as well back in the late 90s. But now they've turned her on to this funky little scheme where the cylinder box is black instead of green. That's what it looks like now. Oh, 1,000 feet to roll. What is that thing? It's just a light. Course knob is broken. Fortunately, we don't need to use it today. How about that for a train sim? Imagine booting into train sim and seeing that. No signals, just traffic lights. Other trams, cars everywhere. I'd buy that. Okay, let's go to power management cruise. Set. Yep, I'll make sure of that. I see the little top of descent button right up there somewhere in the mess. Guess our bottom of descent will be 2,500? Something like that. Ah, it moves the TOD too much. Alright, fun. VNav. Cool. Happy with that. Cool, top of the descent, 77 miles, 18 minutes to go. It's not exactly the fastest aircraft in the world, is it? Being that I don't know my scheduled roster for literally 2 weeks from now. Thanks, work. Heck, I don't know, 1 week from now. 7 days, I've got no idea. I'm hoping that in 8 days' time I'll get to do a milk run, and if so, I might take this out between Sydney and Canberra. That's the intention. There's 131 miles to go. So it's a 60 mile, roughly 60 miles of descent. So approach will be 112 knots. CJ4 for the spilt. Sounds fun. I'm not a fan of the spilt length. Sydney to Townsville. It's a bit much for me. I won't be able to get to it anyway, but you know. I would have much rather Brisbane to Townsville, as an example. Cairns to Townsville. One of those. I like Townsville. That's nice and out there. But yeah, it needs to be Cairns or Brisbane to Townsville. Sydney's just too far. I'll be tempted to get out like the 747 and ratchet up to Mach 0.86. That's how I'll do it. That annoying, yeah, the white outline on screen sometimes. That. Yeah, Brizzy probably will be staffed. Hope so. It'll at least have a centre. So, worst case scenario, pop out of a CTAF somewhere. Sunshine Coast to Rockhampton. Hi there, Melvin. This is our third time lucky. We had one crash where the video card decided it needed a driver, and then our EFB got stuck. So yeah, third reboot finally on the way. I hope it is. I hope the white outline, the white dot, and the inability to click things while either of those two are happening are fixed, because I think those three things are related. The square around, that little white dot that comes in, because when that white dot's in, you literally can't move, like manipulate any button. So just sitting there going click, 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 please go away white dot, and then eventually one of your clicks will get through. It's infuriatingly. $54. I bought the 7378. That's nice. Ah, fair enough. PC upgrades required. I getcha. There's some snow. So I've got that Ekvok, and then window. I believe window's got something to do with top of descent. Yes, Melbourne, we're in New Zealand. New Zealand. Yes, this aircraft does calculate its own top of descent. It does indeed have a VNAV. It's pretty primitive, but it works. There it is, calculating away. Sorry, flight plan and progress, that's one. Hi there, poppers. We had a simulator decided desktop us. and then the second time round the EFB got stuck and I couldn't take out our wheel chock. So the third reset, and here we are. At least I got to practice starting the aircraft up under duress. Yeah, I reckon so. Should be a refund if it doesn't work with the new system. Then yeah, it's not a thing that should be sold. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. It's an Airbus version of a Dash 8. Let's put it that way. If you mesh Dash 8 and Airbus together, you get this. So it's easier to fly than the Dash 8. It's certainly slower than the Dash 8. But yeah, there's a few little mod cons on here that are a little bit Airbusy. You've essentially got this detent. I guess the Dash 8's got a detent as well. You have an automatic throttle system. You can go into feather position or the fuel shutoff. You can also go 100% override if you need to for some bizarre reason, terrain avoidance or whatever. Most of the time they just sit there in auto in the detent, and then you can change your thrust setting using the power management tool. Or in cruise, obviously on descent we'll switch it over to TO in case we need to go around at some point. The target speed, you can use automatic target speed, which is magenta, and the FMS will tell the target speed what to do. Or you can take it off and go into manual, which will go blue, and you can use the rotatory knob to move that up and down as you wish. And that's essentially the idle gate, so that you can't move the throttle above that green line. So it's essentially before takeoff you have to pull shat, otherwise you can't move your throttle to takeoff power. That thing there is the control lock. This big one here is the brake, not air brake, that's the wheel brake, parking brake. Ah, they reckon MCT for the approach. Yeah, that makes sense. Maximum continuous thrust, which is even higher rating than TO. Cool. We've got boost there, which will give you an extra bit of power if you need it. We use boost for takeoff because we used half the runway. Magenta Dagger, g'day. You can click on the screen itself to zoom in and out. The real control will be down here. And the overhead all works. That's what it looks like. Battery power there. There is no APU. The way that they do the APU is to start engine number 2 with a prop brake on. That means that the engine is running, but the blade, the propeller doesn't move. And you can do all that. Yeah, that's what she looks like. Yeah, I agree. Very nice with the money. Oh, this is the long route where they go around the other side. Let's have runway 23. Never mind, we'll go that way. I think runway 23 is slightly harder than the 05. 05 is mostly straight line, except for the very end where you kind of have to do a little jink. It's like down, straight, jink to the right, and then land. The downside, it takes longer, because if you were using runway 23, you'd pretty much be in that valley there. I don't think so. It's nice to see them back on the horse. Hopefully it actually improves some stuff, you know. This is a good sim, but, you know, it's not the perfect sim. I don't think there ever will be a perfect simulation. Obviously the perfect simulation is going out and buying an aeroplane for yourself and flying around the world. The real one. But given that none of us are billionaires, this will do. Hopefully the next one, you know, improves performance, whatever. I'm sure they've got ideas of what they can do. That's Queenstown, right down there in that valley. So we fly across and then around Lisa Mountain and back in. So we're near top of the descent. 3 miles, let's do it now. Pitch hold, altitude hold. There we go, VNAV. VNAV path. Captured. And I'll keep rolling that down to, what's it, 3,000? Sorted. And there's top of the set. Down we go. Yeah, I know what it's doing. It goes out to, even visually, I can see where it goes. So I'll drop into this valley just ahead of us and then follow it around over the top of that lake, straight into the runway right there. If we're in a fighter jet, we could do a break straight into the runway. That'd be hilarious. If you're flying something with big powerful speed brake, like maybe the Fokker F-27, you just pop the brakes open, go into reverse beta and then aim visually for a spot about there, kind of down into that lake, just over the top of the lake there, keeping on the left hand side shore. But we're not, so we're doing this big long thing. Yeah, pulling back some power. Idle idle, there we go. Sorted. Idle power set. Seatbelt signs can go on.
All the lights can go on. That will be descent checklist. FWS is set, landing elevation is checked. FMS LNAV, we're on it now. MDA, oh I forgot about that, but we'll get visual well before MDA, don't even need to care about it. Arrival briefing, it's runway 05. We'll stop, let me do a U-turn that the other runway. Thanks for the tip there. Yeah, we'll maintain our actual speed. It can slow down pretty nice and quick, which is good to see. Especially in the idle. It's actually reducing speed as we descend, which is pretty cool. Got to go to MCT. Take the boost out. That should read at 10,000, but anyway. Needs to be more snow, I believe. That's what I'm missing. White caps. I reckon I could go visual from here if I wanted to. Transition is indeed 13,000. Thanks for the reminder. It is QNH 1014. Set. Want to go visual or keep the RNAV? Why is it boosted? Why can't I get rid of the boost? I think the visual is more fun, but it can be a bit hectic. Going the VNAV, going the RNAV, you actually get time to see things, whereas in the visual, I'm like manhandling the aircraft all over the place. Seatbelts on, landing lights are on, altimeters are set, cabin altitude is checked. Cabin crew is seated, landing gear. Alright, we're up to there. Yeah, low on the descent path, eh? Well, that's not a good sign here, given all the hills around. I reckon they should have designed this RNAV approach to be a little bit closer to the lake,
But I do understand that they were designed for jets and they needed that long kind of straight in segment. Still. Whatever. Ended up a little high for a second there and then just dropped down. Cool. Alright, have a good one. We'll be on the ground in 10 minutes, so probably should have taken the visual route because it would have been slightly shorter. Anyway, I'm keeping it nice and quick, which is probably unwise at this stage because we are pushing into final now. Gone into idle. Yes, it is a good looking sim. I'll give you that. Yeah, it sometimes breaks, and that's really annoying. But when it doesn't break, it looks great. I'm going to take it from here, my aircraft. Autopilot is off. And airport inside. Flaps. Yeah, the trim sound's hilarious. It's the same trim sound as in the A310 and the A300. Just pointing it out. Gear coming down. Gear down, 3 grand. Flaps. Power management set for MTO and landing lights are set. Hi there, Brent. Good to see you as well. Pity we weren't able to get here with ATC online, but we got here at least. Hi there, Brody. How's things? You know, guys, Sunday events have to go longer. If you crash the sim, then 2 hours ain't enough. Rest of the flaps. What? No? Alright, cool. Never mind then. Let's go to nav and zoom in. 1,000 to go. Runway inside. I want to get out that way a little bit more. No idea. The driver update caused the problem, and then apparently rebooting the sim fixed it. I'm just going to double check that the driver hasn't updated a second time, so it's possible. So I actually updated it last week. I think it was yesterday, it might have been Friday, but yeah, a couple of days ago I updated the thing, and now it wants another update. What's this place called? Traffic Queenstown, New Zealand 647 Mike, final runway 05. Yeah, the VNAV thinks we're high, but according to my looking out the window, we ain't. Yeah, maybe a touch high, but not much. Pappy looks like one red. No, Pappy's two reds. We're actually low. Okay. How low turns to high in like no seconds. Continue. On Peppy.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverses are in. Brakes are ready. And reverses are out. Traffic Queenstown, New Zealand 647 Mike is on the ground 05. We'll be doing a turn around at the intersection. And we're on the ground. Let's vacate. Flaps coming up. Welcome to QN. They go that way, don't they? No need to take a gate. Use 1 alpha. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, I popped the throttle down to idle, and we were descending while it was slowing down at the same time. We lost like 60 knots while I was just faffing around with the FOS. Parking brake is set. Shutting down 1. Number 2 to feather. Waiting for that to show up. Should be in. Yeah, it's out. Cool. Hey, Site Inspector. Says it's ready. There it goes. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun airport. I wish I could get to it more often. I'll make a bit of an effort now that we have an aircraft that's commonly in here. I guess the 320's in here as well quite often, but normally from Auckland. There we are, bunch of doors open. Get off to your hotel and get skiing on those hills. I don't know why it isn't snowing here in the sim, but never mind. I'm sure it is in real life. Let's shut down everything else. Number 1. And we'll jump on out. Isn't that freaky? Just walk out your cockpit door and it's like, ah, there's the cargo door right there. And this weird little kind of extension out the door. just still freaks me out. This design of aircraft makes no sense to my brain. If you want some stairs, you have to walk all the way through the aircraft. Yeah, exactly, Racy Boy. It's a fairly cheap aircraft and it works pretty well. The only downside is it's so slow. It's the only downside. It's true of the real aircraft too. I mean, 175 knots on the climb, descending 180, maximum speed of like 210. Yeah, you're not going anywhere fast. But it's not designed to go fast, it's designed to go cheap. And this here at Queenstown, New Zealand is one of the very airports that it does tend to visit quite a lot. So if you do want to come down to New Zealand, pick up an ATR today, fly it around. Anyway, I've enjoyed that. I think the next stream that I'll be doing is on Thursday, because I don't have any rehearsals on Thursdays anymore for a little while. And I intend to do something with a train. Till then, I've been Musical Aviator. Bye for now.